A very long and deep recession, the size of which we have not seen in our lifetimes. Now, the government wants to step in and prevent that from happening. They want to take a huge amount of taxpayer money and buy up a bunch of those unstable mortgages, put stable cash into the market so that investors will have real money to put into something else and fight this new recession. Fight it, beat it back. Hopefully the next thing that they invest in won't go completely out of hand like this one did. But here's the dilemma. Here's the problem that comes with that solution. If the government does this, we will be rewarding the people who should be punished. There was a piece of that chain that should have prevented this chaos from happening in the first place. The banks that approve the loans and the companies that sell them off on the market, they weren't even checking people's credit because they could turn around easily and sell those mortgages to sucker investors for immediate profit. You want some money? You want a loan? Here you go. Sell the loan, profit, scot-free. Those banking firms are there to make sure the investment is good, and they failed to do their job, and they should be punished for their horrible, feckless, god-awful, inhumane behavior. They were the safeguard. They were the business, private sector safeguard, and the safeguard failed completely. And then to twist the knife, the government's oversight, effective oversight, the housing department and Freddie and Fannie, they legitimized the absurdity by telling Fannie and Freddie to keep buying the bad mortgages as if they were worth something. So, problem is, when the government bails out the banking industry, those investors who got suckered, they will get some relief. But the biggest beneficiaries are the most responsible people, the people who caused most of the problem. You are rewarding those banks for screwing the whole world. And that will encourage them to do it again in the future. So the Democrats and the Republicans are debating what to do right now. The Bush administration tried to ram the money through Congress last week with no oversight, no penalties for the banks, and Congress fought back. And they said, we can spend the money. We can put some money toward this, but the banking system needs to change. They need to have more rules about how they can operate. See, we're at the end of a long period where the word deregulation sounded like a really good thing. Deregulate business. They know how to work for everyone's best interest. Let them operate on their own. Let them make good long-term decisions. They won't just go for the quick destructive profit. That's the philosophy of deregulation. Unfortunately, the era of deregulation has shown us that if you don't make bad business illegal, it will consume the economy. If you don't outlaw cheating to make a quick buck, then the biggest companies in the world will build themselves on cheating to make a quick buck. And the billionaires at the top will just step into their helicopters and fly away when the building collapses underneath them. And I have no problem with rich people. Wealth, great. It's pillaging that I don't like. There has been a lot of talk in the last 8 years about the Democrats being spineless. One way they can grow their spine back will be to create new regulations that make cheating at business and pillaging the world illegal and punishable.